guys, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Brat Boys TV. Coming here again today. It is January 31st, and we actually have our annual Snowfest tomorrow. And even though we really don't have much snow, a lot of it melted this week, and we're supposed to get some more next week. So hopefully, next video should hopefully be a riding video. I'm hoping for it. That's what I'm shooting for. Of course, I want to get out on the sleds, but I want to give you a little update on the snowmobile and whatnot. So I'm going to show you guys that and talk about what's going on. And I got a little bit to explain because a lot of stuff happened in the past couple weeks, and that's why I haven't uploaded a video. So let's get into that. So here's the current state of the sled. I got a lot to explain, and I'm going to take it back to about not last weekend, but the weekend before. We were getting a lot of snow, getting dumped on with snow actually. Some really good snow. We were finally go out for our first trail ride, and I ended up getting into a pretty bad snowmobile accident, and a lot has happened. I damaged a lot of stuff. I had to get new handlebars with all new controls and everything. Had to get a new tether wire, and I had to get a new choke cable and whatnot. And actually, the steering shaft, as you can see, it's kind of hard to see, but right here you got your steering shaft or column, whatever you want to call it. I ended up bending that, and so we had to take the whole air box, all this off. We pretty much pulled the whole half the engine out just to take that shaft off, and so we got a new one on there, and I don't know exactly where the old one is. Otherwise I'd show you guys that, but here's the old handlebars right here. So you can just tell, those things are just bent to no other. And oh, here's the old steering shaft column right here. I'll show you guys that. But as you can see, that is pretty much supposed to be straight, and that really did a number on it. It was a pretty bad crash. It did a lot more damage than I thought and whatnot. So I'm going to get you guys to the next part right about. So I was under there, doing whatever, checking it out, pulling, because I had to pull the skid plate off from underneath the snowmobile. So I undo the bolts to get the steering column out of there. So we get the new one in and bolt that up. And while I was under there, I noticed something. The studs on my snowmobile track were actually hitting my intercooler. I was like, well, that's not, or tunnel cooler, whatever you want to call it. And I was like, that's not very good. We definitely don't want that. Don't want to poke a hole in that or anything, because that's just more pain than I want to deal with right now. And really, I just want to ride. So I ended up ordering a new track because mine, a whole bunch of studs ripped through, and I realized how bad my actual track was when I was under there looking at it. So I'm gonna show you guys the old track, and then I'll show you the new one that just came in today. So right here is my old track, and you can see there's just so many studs that are ripped out, and it's just like there, we can't be riding with that. And you can see, like right here, it's ripped on the edge, and you only got really that much holding it, and this track could really come apart at any moment. But it's all the way around. There's just so many studs missing, and I don't even know why there was that many studs in there to begin with. I don't know if the guy who had it before me only used it for just ice fishing or something. I'm not really too sure, but I'll go ahead and show you guys a new track. It's a kangaroo! Oh, here's my buddy's sled. I believe this is, it's either a 98 or a 2002 MXZ 670, and he has some carburetor work and some work done with the clutches and whatnot. So we're gonna line them up and drag race them here eventually and whatnot. But here's my new track that I just got in the mail today. These are 1.5 inch lugs, 121 inches long, 15 inches wide. So 15 by 121 by 1.5, because the lug height is 1.5. So I'm just about to throw this in up there. My buddy's not here yet, so I probably won't be able to film us really putting it in. So I'll probably just have to show you guys afterwards. You see I got the skid sitting over there, and this is our little homemade winch mount. That's probably not very safe or really the right way to do it, but we're just rolling with it. you know, always drinking some Mountain Dew. But here, I actually got some stickers with it. Really doesn't match my sled any, but if someone wants some stickers, please DM me or comment below, and you know, I'll give these away. I'll send it out to you. Also got this catalog. It has all the parts you need for track, like all the track bearings and sliders and tracks and all that for Yamaha, Arctic Cat, Skidoo, and Polaris, all the brands of snowmobile and whatnot. And here's my gears that I took out yesterday. And that's the chain case chain. That's everything for the chain case right there. I figured to show you guys that. And as far as my skid goes, I recommend everyone who changes the track out, you know, go through here and check your bearings and whatnot. These seem to be pretty good. They're a little worn down, but really not too terribly bad at all. These I definitely need to get new bearings for. I'm sure I'll pull it back off and replace them eventually. And always check your sliders too. Now you don't have to take the skid off to change your sliders. You can just beat them a little bit and they'll slide right off. But they're not too bad. They're worn down a little bit. Probably get some new sliders here in another month or so before the season's over and all that. So I'll pick you guys up when I get this track back in there. So that was really tough to do myself, but I got the new track slid up under there and got my jack shaft. And as you can see, and I just need to finish sliding this bearing on. And then go put that rubber seal in there and then put that back. Slides over these 3 bolts right there, kind of like a triangle. Slide that on, bolt that down and whatnot, and then I can slide my bottom sprocket back on in the chain case gear, and then I can go ahead and hook up this tensioner for the chain case again and whatnot. And always make this note whenever you're replacing the track. This one right here, that's your nut to like set it, and that's where it was before, so I just left it there. So instead of loosening this one, you want to loosen this end piece right here. Don't loosen this one, because it's all set. It's already where it's supposed to be at, so you know how much slack you're supposed to have in your chain case chain. And so just back off this one right here. Don't loosen, leave that one alone. Just do that. No, it'll save you a lot of hassle for trying to make sure you got the right tension when you put it back in. So now, when I got it all put back in, I can just screw this tight and not have to move this one at all and worry about not having the right amount of tension or too much or too less. So just a quick little tip for you guys. The thing that I did, I also ended up rebuilding the whole top end on this engine, and I put a big bore in it. I forgot the brand that I ended up going with, but it has so instead of 800 cc, it's basically an 879 cc now. And then my old hood, and I'll show you in a minute because it crashed, my old hood got banged up, but I actually went out and bought a Snow Pro 440 race sled, and I pulled the hood off of it, and I only paid ended up paying $100 for that. So that was a steal of a deal, and there's not a scuff or scratch on it. Super clean hood. So I bought the 440 hood just kind of throw people off because it's a big bore 800 in it, and it's actually a ZR600 chassis. No, the thing that you call it, whatever. The tunnel and the bulkhead, I believe it's called, is from a ZR600, because in the crash I actually tweaked my old one. And so we threw a 600 chassis on here, and I got the 800 big bore in it now, and got the new hood on and whatnot. And I know it wasn't in my last video, but I did end up adding a tether just because I know I'm going to be drag racing, and these things will save your life, seriously. I was yelling at my friends that they need to get one, and they're like, oh, that's not going to save your life. And about 20 minutes after I told them that is when the crash happened. So yeah, guys, make sure you always wear your tether. It's definitely going to save your life, and it definitely saved. I don't really like talking about negative stuff, you know, and I don't want to see anybody get hurt when they're out on their snowmobiles having fun with their friends. But it's just a quick little tip, you know, you gotta ride safe, really watch where you're going. And when the crash happened, it was like 12:30 in the morning. It was snowing really hard, like I said in the couple clips before this. And what ended up happening is someone who plows snow here in Michigan, it's illegal to push snow across the road. And someone, I mean, there's still obviously people, idiots out there. They push snow across the road anyways, but only pushed about 3/4 way across the road. And with how hard it was snowing and whatnot, and my buddies that were riding in front of me, you know, it's really hard to see, and I didn't see that big old snow pile on the road until I actually hit it. So yeah, my sled flew up in the air a little bit and then came crashing down on top of me and then rolled all the way to the opposite side of the road and went up through a ditch and whatnot. So yep, just ride safe, guys. I see posts all the time on Facebook groups I'm in here in Michigan. So many people falling through the ice, you know, sinking their sleds or getting snow wheels crashed. And there's a lot of snow wheelers here just in the state of Michigan. I know elsewhere there's even more. But there's so many snowmobile crashes happening this year. And, you know, I don't want to see anybody get hurt and die, you know, just out having fun. I actually lost a friend just a few weeks ago who died in a snowmobile accident up in UP. And it's really sad to see. So just take in consideration where you're riding, you know, definitely know the area. Or if you don't know the area, you know, really take it easy at first till you kind of have an idea what you're doing. So just a quick little tip. Hey guys, I'm going to finish up doing this and get the chain case back on and the cover back on and fill it with the chain case oil again and whatnot. And I'm really glad I'm actually doing this because here's the chain case oil that came out of this, and this stuff is definitely due to be changed. It's not very pleasant. So I'm glad we're doing this. So that's the next day. We finished putting the track on and whatnot the other night. Figured to show you guys. Got some pretty serious lugs, a 1.5 inch lug. You know, and like I said, I gotta get some new sliders here soon. And the sled's a little dirty, so I'm gonna go and spray it off and whatnot, and then put it back in the shop. We had our Snowfest here, our annual Snowfest here yesterday, so I brought it there and showed it and whatnot. And there's old track over there. Probably just throw that away and whatnot. But I figured to show you guys sled. Take care, guys. Stay tuned, subscribe for more videos, and have a good day.